I was meeting a client selling a piece of artwork, and at Dario's, and I think I worked that day, and I just wanted to fucking go home, and I didn't want to talk to people. I made some money, and I was ready to leave, and LeAnn was meeting the client for dinner after we
begrudgingly
met,
meeting her for
which
dinner.
I did not know.
Yes.
So this girl shows up, and we talked for a second. She kept insisting that I stay for dinner, and I did not want to. I finally said, "Fine, I'll stay for a drink or
Yep.
something."
And then if you girls want to kick me out, I'll leave.
And I'll be happy to.
Yep.
And it turned out that we had a great time. 4 hours later, we had finished 3 bottles of wine, I think, and
Multiple martinis.
Our cheeks hurt, and
the girl we were both there to meet didn't talk the entire time.
She sat over on her phone
Yep.
and was just being a little
boring.
Yeah,
that's the one.
That's the word I wanted. So she got hammered, so we got her a cab home. Had a great time. We both lived on the same street, so
he offered to walk us, to my girlfriend Joelle and I, to our cars, and Joelle was across the street, so she's like, I'm just across the street, it's fine. And then he offered to walk, and I was like, oh, I'm actually in the neighborhood, so I'm gonna walk home.
Yeah.
And you said, where do you live? And I said, I live on 49th and Burt. And you were like, I live on 48th and Burt.
We get to her house, and I don't remember the conversation, but it was that awkward, like, am I coming in? Am I not coming in? But we hugged, and then we talked a little bit more. Then we hugged again, and I was like, yeah, I'm definitely getting in. And right then a car pulls up, which was awesome. Just some dude. Don't know what the fuck's going on. And she goes, hold on a second.
So I run over to the car, and it's my boyfriend.
Who she failed to mention for 5 hours.
I was having fun, and it was done.
With another guy.
I just hadn't done it yet. But yeah. So I run over to the car. I'm drunk and happy, and I'm like, Jeff, this is my new friend William. William, this is Jeff.
He was about to come inside.
No, I wouldn't have. No, maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So then he pulls off, and yeah.
And I said, yeah, about that. That's fine. Just why don't you call me when he's gone?
Yeah.
Yeah. And a week later.
The rest is history.
Hey, you want to come over? Yeah, I do.
So then we hung out for a few weeks, and then you told me you were going back to your ex.
Oh, yep.
Yep. And
that was fun.
Yeah.
That was a weird.
I was bummed. I was like, oh, I kind of thought there was something going on, but I mean, that's cool. We'll stay friends. Like, no big deal.
I had an ex that I went back and forth. It was a roller coaster crap thing, and yeah. But.
A couple times.
Yeah, a couple of times, but then I stopped that.
Then I figured it out.
So what part do we need to say now? So we both were seeing other people for about a year. Couple of years. Mm-hmm. And then skip over a lot of that stuff.
And when did you figure out you loved me?
I've always loved you.
Oh.
Yeah.
When did you figure out you've always loved me?
When we were at Dario's that first night. I was sipping a martini.
You were painting.
I know. So I did not want to be in a relationship. I did not want to be in a relationship at all. I was just out of a 5-year roller coaster relationship. For the first time in my life, I was super just content with me, and I liked who I was, and I was confident and doing all this shit with my life that I was just loving and and I'm at home and I'm painting and I'm listening to this Pearl Jam song about the song's all about just love in general, like and that you're gonna pass away one day, And I'm sitting there painting and I'm listening to the song, and all of a sudden I just had this fucking epiphany, and I literally out loud in my apartment said, fuck. And I'm in love with her. And at that moment, I just knew it. And I think yeah. I cried all by myself, and it was just yeah, it was cute.
It was cute.
I don't remember when I told you. It wasn't right after that. I don't even think I told you.
No,
It was Valentine's Day.
It was February 13th. We had gone to Avali for Michael's birthday.
Yep.
And we got back that night.
Yep.
And we were laying in bed, and you said, "I love you," and you said, "And I
not having sex."
And I don't want us to see other people.
Yep. I said I don't want to see other people anymore.
Yep.
And I had actually stopped seeing other people for a while. She'd stopped seeing other people for a while, but we didn't talk about it. And then the next morning, I made the leftovers.
Yep.
Words are hard.
Decorated the box.
And I decorated the box
box.
with a couple of stick figures. Having sex, as adults do. Not us.
Just stick figures.
Just stick figures.
It was an example.
And it's example of eight years from now, this is what we're going to do. And I wrote I love you on the box. Yeah. Can I say that?
Sure.
She had a great ass. That's all I cared about.
Because you had seen me walk to the bathroom earlier.
Yep. I saw her walk past, didn't even know she was part of anything. And I was like, fuck.
So I have to say, initially, I wasn't even paying attention because I was so dreading the dinner. I was just like, please stay. Like, I don't even care who you are. Please just stay and have dinner.
Yeah.
And then about 20 minutes in, I was like, well, he's pretty cute.
How did you know?
I knew, it wasn't a fun experience knowing, but it was when you decided to go back to Sandy the second time. And I said, don't do it. Pick me. Choose me instead. And you didn't.
Yeah, I made a lot of dumb decisions in my life.
But that's when I knew.
Huh.
That's what I knew. And I know Mom and Dad Mom specifically kept saying, when are you going to bring this guy around? Because we'd been to Mexico. Like, she's like, when are we going to meet this guy? And I was just like, Mom, it's just not the right time. I promise you when it's right, it'll happen. Because I knew you weren't in a spot where you were ready for that. Yeah. So I was just like, I'm going to give him time. I know he'll get there. So
I will say that I've always been amazed by how patient LeAnn was with my life plan, if you want to call it that. Yeah.
Was it planned?
My life journey.
Okay, there we go. I was like, was it planned?
My meandering.
What was it
journey. Yeah, I've never planned a fucking thing in my life. Let's be honest. But I was amazed 2 years later when she actually was still there. Yeah, felt pretty damn lucky. Like, because I don't know if anybody else would have actually just waited.
They weren't the right one.
They weren't. The moment I knew was when I was painting and I was listening to that song. That was that moment. "8 years, December 6th, when we get married, to the day that we met, and
5 years. About 5 years.
6 years.
Exclusively.
6. It was 2 years in when we were exclusive.
Been that long?
Yeah, trust me.
So fun story.
Oh yeah.
He proposed on a Post-it note, which was quite perfect. So I travel a ton for work, obviously, and so whenever I leave, I always leave him Post-it notes around the house. And when I come home, there's always a Post-it note on the table. I have this giant stack of Post-it notes that we've left each other. So he proposed on a Post-it note on Christmas Eve at Mom and Dad's house when everybody was over. And it was supposed to be a surprise.
Yeah.
Didn't really work out.
Love you, Barbara.
If you know yours, I gotta think. Were you lying?
No, I'm about to tear up.
Oh.
I've been in many relationships, several long-term relationships, where I told a woman that I loved her. And I thought I loved her. But I don't think I understood what love was. And when I fell in love with LeAnn, it threw me. Because for the first time in my life, I actually loved somebody for not just how they made me feel, but for how much I wanted to reciprocate that. And I didn't even know it was happening. So I've never actually loved anyone except for LeAnn. If I could go back and talk to myself, it would be that don't be afraid of it. Don't run from it, and also just don't. There was a period of time right after I fell in love that I became very insecure and afraid, and I didn't know how to deal with that, and I wish I would have gone back and just always kept that confidence, because before that, I knew she loved me. Before that, I knew that she was my girl, and then for a moment in time, I lost that, and I was afraid because I just didn't want to lose her, and it took me a while to gather that back together and realize she's not going anywhere. Like, if you stop being a dumbass, she's not going anywhere. So that's what I would do. I would go back and tell myself to stop being a dumbass.
I think everything that we went through got us to where we are. So that's just kind of how I've always lived my life too. Like, I don't really regret anything. Things happen the way they happen, and maybe it's not always the best decision, but it's the decision I made at the time. But all of that led me to you and led us to here. And like, probably the only, I guess, if I were to tell myself something, it would be once you finally did say I love you. I don't mean it the way that just sounded, by the way. But once you did say I love you, it took me a while to trust that too. So I would just be like, just shut up, trust him, just trust it. But I don't regret any of it. I don't regret any of it. No.
I love you too.
Compromise.
Yes. Communication, compromise.
Yes. Be kind to each other. Even when you're not in the mood, have lots of sex. You'll have fun in the end anyways.
I think communication is important.
Vodka makes the heart grow fonder.
Vodka does help.
I think the person you marry, you have to love them, but even maybe more importantly is you have to like them. If you like them and you love them, it's going to work.
Ditto.
Communication.
Grace, not jumping to anger, but jumping to forgiveness and wanting to do things for the other person.
Not only just love each other, but really truly cherish each other. And I think that when you cherish somebody, It's just that next level of love. And so make sure you do that and always communicate. And if you do those things, you're set. So that would be my advice.
Communication, communication, communication.
Don't go to bed mad.
Drink a lot of Belgian beer
Yeah.
before and after bed.
And be patient.
It's a lot of work. It's it's like a business transaction. Give and take, and just keep working on it.
Stay connected.
And for me, it would be just be patient. Don't let the little things rock your boat.
Just keep the communications open.
Yeah.
That's important. Keep talking.
Pats on the butt, quick hugs, whatever.
If you can't eat it or smoke it, don't grow it.
Right.
To keep the things that are special, special. Remember how you feel right now on your wedding day, because they've been together a while. They already know this, but there are times when you need to pull on that to remember that you're here for a reason. Don't lose sight of that and don't give up on it.
Remember to listen to each other, even when it's hard. Remember that when things do get difficult and you do have strife and you do struggle, that you made a commitment to each other, and that you have the capability of being happy together.
Laugh a lot. We laugh all the time. Laugh till you cry.
You want a witness to your life. You want a witness to go with you through life. You want to witness what your loved one is up to, how they share life with you, and then you enjoy life with them. And have fun at every experience. Every experience is not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun. But at the same time, the ones that are fun, you remember those and let the bad experiences kind of fall by the wayside.
Communication. Just tell each other what you want / need. Just that kind of helps make everything go round.
Believe that the other person has your best interest at heart, and trust that.
Talk it out. Don't just make proclamations and do what the other one says. Like, talk about it. That's my big advice, is just talk through things.
Don't wait until you're really, really drunk and then throw everything out there that's been bothering you.
Congrats!
Have fun. Take it all in.
Enjoy
Goes
your
by
day.
fast.
We love you.
Yep.
Love you.
We love you guys. So happy for you. We'll see you around. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
We love you both very much.
I just think they're the perfect couple and they're going to do well together. And that's it. Don't fuck it up.
The third person to say that.
Yes! Score! Go team!
Cheers, but I don't have a drink.
Cheers! Keep doing what you're doing. Your love shows and you're great to be around. You just keep doing what you're doing. A lovely couple.
Congratulations. We're so excited for you. All of the best.
What Sarah said. We love you guys. Congrats on your special day. We can't wait to celebrate with you. And Stella, she loves you too.
She has no words, literally.
I only wish you the very best, and I know that there is a long and happy road ahead of you.
I hope you're as happy as Gary and I are.
Happy, happy, happy.
I'm so stoked for you. Like William and LeAnn, man, that's just like what it is. So I wish you all the happiness in the world, and I love you both very, very much. I'm so glad that I'm in your life. So, mwah.
Congratulations. Be nice to each other.
Don't be a jerk.
Don't be a jerk.
Well, congratulations. Mazel tov, obviously. L'chaim, bringing some Jew power to the wedding for you. And I just hope you live a long and healthy life together, full of love and joy and travel. And I wish you the best.
An honor to be invited and to be able to share and such an amazing joining of lives.
So I'll say, hey sister and hey brother to William and LeAnn. And I'm happy to call them as part of my family now as well.
Hi, you guys. Happy wedding day.
Oh, just have a blast.
Yeah. I think
Enjoy.
We said it before. We love you guys.
Yeah.
You guys always have smiles on your faces. You always light up the room when you walk in.
So hugs and kisses.
Yeah. Love you both.
Long, long life and happiness together. Don't fuck it up.
Congratulations. How about that? Can you say
Eva,
thank you?
you say thank you?
Bye-bye?
Say bye-bye?
Can you say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
I want to say thank you, first of all, to our amazing friend Scott and Madison for this outstanding video. Like, I haven't even seen it. I have no idea what it's going to look like, but I am so excited. It is the best gift in the world. So thank you. Thank you for that. To my parents, there it is. You mean everything to me. And I love you to the moon and back and always will. And my brother, who is by far smarter and more amazing than I ever deserve.
Why am I marrying you?
And to all of our family and friends, can't even begin to tell you how much you all mean to us. And thank you so much for being here to celebrate all of this happiness and ridiculousness and everything with us. So thank you. And I love you. What do you got?
I think she nailed it. I love all of you. I have nothing as poetic. Our lives are just better with you in it, and happy to continue going down that journey with you.